court judgment, we officially own this land! Guess I should have brought a topper for the champagne. Currently debating the first thing to debate, which is the location of the compost. I'm coming!
I was getting my phone.
I'm coming! I also thought that this thing was immovable for a time and was very bummed about that. And Jared informed me that it actually just, I mean, I can't move it myself, but Jared informed me that we can move it wherever, so that's good. But we are kind of in the corner of building pad 1, so this is where we picture putting the main home in the future. We're standing where we picture having maybe a greenhouse, garden area, compost, possibly kind of a pool right over here, and then
the utility shed for tools.
So Jared was kind of coming over here as we step through who knows what. So you were thinking having the compost like kind of where I'm standing maybe?
I think so. Smells and sounds alone.
Jared's making friends with the woodland folk. We've met a mouse named Stuart who he thinks is blind because apparently it walks around with its eyes closed. We've got a little ladybug, man bug. Oh, look at this thing. I have 2 ladybugs, 3 ladybugs, but then that weird bug.
Which one?
Oh, spider. Oh, look, right here too.
Yeah. Growing in the shade.
Mr. Mushroom.
These are definitely not
Don't eat 'em.
edible.
Don't eat them.
I'm gonna wish I hadn't done that.
Probably.
Probably.
We're gonna have to get that back up there.
Nah.
Here you go.
Let's put this bad boy in the coche.
In the coche.
In the coche. Don't smash the window.
Burrito smashing. I got my sunnies. I left your sunnies.
My sunnies are unneeded.
They're in the back of the car.
Alright. Let's take
I'm
you on my
sorry.
walk.
Where are we?
We're on our property here.
Our property?
Our property
This is
in
our land. Do we own it?
all 17 acres.
They can't take it from us anymore?
Only if we don't pay our property taxes.
We can't feel guilty for walking on our land and trespassing?
No, we are not trespassing.
What?
Isn't that great?
What?
Yeah.
It's a first in
This
7
dirt?
months.
This dirt right here. My dirt.
You know, you have dirty
I'm just
hands.
kidding.
Now we have dirty hands.
This is an oak tree.
This is an oak tree.
Yep.
This is our propane that we're probably going to maybe move. It's
Maybe,
huge.
Maybe. This is our
This is our
bathroom.
propane where if we worried about taking our showers in hot water,
I'm not going to worry
you
about that
don't
anymore.
have to worry.
Oh. Do you think this thing is empty?
Oh, does it sound so hollow? That thing's empty.
So empty.
That bad boy, 'tis empty.
Yeah. We got a nice rock here. Probably not going to move that. Probably going to
yeah.
make it a centerpiece.
That rock can stay.
We're going to, you know, the 3 oaks.
Huh?
Our madrones.
Madrones.
This is a madrone tree,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
can't be mistaken.
He was clearly bigger the first go around. They cut that one off.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That is the
This
stump.
is the surviving madrone.
The surviving stump.
So I did want to go this way.
Just kidding,
but I'll
U-turn.
just directed
You
me down
turned.
the wrong way. No, this was fine.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
These are the indecisive things that she has to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's true.
obviously, this is a main waterway.
Main
the hill
waterway.
directs its water.
Yeah.
So we'll probably have a cute little creek here during the rainy season.
Cute and creaking.
Cute and creaking. This, I believe, is oleander, which we want to get rid of because it's poisonous to animals.
Bad for kitties.
It's bad for all animals.
Okay. And then you said there's poison ivy somewhere?
Poison oak.
Poison oak.
Yeah. A lot of it's over there to the left along the trail, but I'll point it out to you over this way too.
Okay, okay. I don't know if we're going down there, but you can hear a stream that goes basically the entire distance on the other side of the road. All the way down. Oh, you can kind of see it right there. That stream.
This was a cute plant climbing up the tree.
Tried.
Actually, I think that is poison oak.
Don't touch it. Anyone? Poison oak?
Yeah, so typically you're looking for the leaves of
Don't
3,
touch it.
and then they call it gloved, where it's got this little thumb,
Someone landed
a
on
little
me.
bug. They look like a little,
Yeah, sure.
mitten.
I'll Google it. Kermit! Kermit! Don't they suck, Kermit? Kermit! Read Rob. There is a better view from up here of the stream. Frogs included. Goes under the road there.
I don't know what happened to this thing. I don't know if somebody ran it over.
It's a sad gate.
I'm really not sure, but it
Yeah.
wasn't even on its hinges. I had to twist the hinge around.
You
so
put
would
it
be
on the
upward again.
hinges?
I did. I put it on the hinges.
Oh my gosh. What an ugly property sign.
It's terrible. But here's your gate.
My God. Oh, it's going to fall off again.
That's probably what happened to it.
GMO. So it needs its... Oh, because you put it on the bottom one.
Yeah, I put it on both. It
I
wasn't
see.
on either one.
I see. Closer to you. Closer to you. It's too close.
Okay.
I've been fired.
No, it's not that you're fired. It's,
Sort of.
It's that our gate is bent,
Yeah.
and therefore...
And I'm blocking your vision. Locked and loaded.
Ain't going nowhere. Okay, cool. Continuing the tour.
Continuing the tour.
Okay, so we have this lovely, to the left,
Yeah. Expansive
something.
green.
We can do something with this.
Yeah.
This could be, fruit trees. It could be
Gonna have a lot of wood chippering.
some stump
That's what we
grindage.
need to buy first. Bear, where's my wood chipper?
I'll get you a wood chipper.
You're
like that.
doing research tonight. I don't want a wood chipper for my birthday. That's in September.
That's too late.
Yeah. This is our second building pad where we're gonna park the tiny house. Don't mind the terrible lighting because it's sunset.
Yeah, the sun just went down.
But we plan to park the tiny over here. Behind it, here you go, here. Behind it, we'll have like a larger patio for the cats to hang out in after we clear out some of that space. All the space in front of the tiny house. We'll have a shed up here, which will have that washer in. Thank goodness they left us some pallets.
Do you like our little Christmas tree?
Oh yeah, Bubby really likes this standalone tree over
He is
here.
So
He's
white.
cute. So we're gonna use all these pallets that we have to make a compost bin down on the other building pad down there. We have yet to actually test this water system. We just have this here where technically, is it this one, babe, that we plug into?
Yes. Well, the plug is actually here. This is the breaker box.
I see.
So it's 30 amp. It's two 15s
Okay.
together. Okay. So we might need to get this worked on.
If we plug that in, then we will be able to get water and fill up our tank. The other day we came down here and Bubby was walking around on the property and I started cleaning up some of the trash around here. Yeah. I ended up with a whole grocery bag that was full of just debris, broken glass. There was a guy that was working on some of the local properties that was staying up here apparently during our escrow. And so there's like trash, plastic containers and stuff. So I've been cleaning that up. Obviously don't want to step on any glass or anything that's going to ruin some tires.
But here we are.
Seems like the beach with these freaking rocks down here. So we need to figure out how our tiny house is going to drive along here, which really doesn't seem that bad. We also need to figure out water flow because we have water that gathers in random places and ends up kind of mossy, then dried out. And there's multiple paths that the water takes on our land. That's a phone?
Yeah.
Right.
It's an iPhone. It's a newish iPhone.
Oh my gosh.
Their OtterBox did not save it. Oh my.
What is living in it?
God.
Well, I mean, I'll pick that up in the future.
It's swollen. This thing's so dead.
Oh my gosh. Small child at play.
I'm gonna turn these freaking logs into mushrooms.
Hopefully they don't take them.
You're gonna be mushrooms.
We need to talk to that guy and be like, hey, don't take our logs.
Yeah.
Because he might be planning to burn these.
No.
Because clearly somebody chopped it. So this road goes through kind of the middle of our property. It's an easement and it goes up to a couple houses that are above our property. And there's been somebody that's doing work for the community basically because we did move into what was a burn zone. There was a fire here about like 3 years ago and there are still trees that they are working on removing that have been burnt. So there's a guy that's been going around to different properties and basically finding the trees that are burnt, cutting them down, doing small little burn piles with them and getting them off the land. So we want to make sure that they aren't going to burn some things like that because that's awesome. And then I can even see a burn pile over here that they've actually been using. This is just one of the spots that they'll just kind of stack the stuff and burn it, if you will. But I love the sounds of all the creatures.
Fern busting through the ground over here.
Fern gully. And then these are all little fern sprouts that are popping up. We've spent so much money on ferns before.
I like this
Never are we buying ferns again.
little frilly grass guy.
Oh, that guy's weird. I've seen him.
Yeah, I like him.
He's weird.
He's very rigid.
He's something.
He's not this, that's grass.
He's like these guys.
Yeah, yeah. Very like oceanic.
Yeah.
Thalassic.
I want to see a frog. Pit stop. I thought we were heading home, but Bubby wanted to see this little last bit of the property as we are going out. So they've still got this pile of trees of wood that they are working on. I'm not sure if this is burn pile or if they're shredding this. I don't really know. But can't quite see anything.
Nah.
Well, I always thought that this was interesting. And what are all these plants I'm walking around? The main plant, this one right here.
That's berry.
Okay. So maybe it's on the other side?
It is. The way down.
Well,
The zigzag down.
yeah, the
Yeah, it's
zigzag
farther.
that goes to nothing.
It's farther.
We will clearly not be climbing down from this direction, but there is somewhere that is further upstream that is not as steep of an incline. So we'll make some stairs over there. got the sunset going on the other side of the mountains. It is 8:25 and still sunny.
Sunset was at 8:09, so it's even under the horizon. You can still see, but not for long. Boom! Bing bong.
Bing, 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 bong. Hello, it is the next day. I am actually getting ready to run some errands and go to the property. I need to drop off some paperwork at the title office so that they can finalize the title for the land and do the deed and all of that stuff. So I just made a smoothie, which if I'm being honest, I haven't had in a couple days. So it feels really good to make this. I don't know why I was dreading it and putting it off. It's probably just the process of making it, but it tastes so good. So I don't know what my deal is. And I've got really a bag full of stuff. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do at the property. I have some editing to do. I was going to bring a little bit of compost that we have because we want to start our compost pile. And yeah, just drop by the post office. And then later I'm picking up Jared from work. But right now it's like 2. So I've got a good like 3, maybe even 4 hours. So I'm going to get going. And the kitties were supposed to still be napping. They weren't supposed to know I was leaving. But Bobo, 'tis awake. Bobo's awake. And Barney, Barney is also awake. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. She's been loving her CBD joint stuff we've been giving her each day. Just chilling. Yeah, just chilling. So, I'm gonna go. Hi, Mr. Bobo. We are not going outside right now. You run when you go outside. You just book it. Bye, sir. Hello. So I just had a slightly awkward / uncomfortable, I guess, intro conversation with a neighbor. We've met like 4 neighbors so far and everyone's been super nice, but I'll make it quick because they might still be listening in on me because of where they live and how sound travels up. Kind of awkward, whatever. We're gonna become best friends with these neighbors that were a little grumpy or just maybe a little confused. Grumpy could be the wrong word. Maybe they're just confused, wondering what's going on. I didn't know what's going on. Doesn't mesh with the info that I knew. And now I have new info. And they're just mulling it over. But we're gonna get them on our side, right? We are gonna get them on our side. But for now, got a measuring tape. And I want to, I've been picking up trash and there's a bunch of glass out here. I just want to make it safe for vehicles to drive on and stuff, for the animals to walk around, whatever, us to walk around. So I want to measure out where we might put the shipping container. So it's a 20-foot shipping container, and we were thinking of putting it on the driveway because it's just the sturdiest space. And I have a couple spots I want to test out, so let me see. So that spot was a little awkward, but this one seems a bit better. So the tape measure goes from about there to over there, which, I mean, I honestly thought it was gonna be a little bit bigger, but I don't want to go larger than a 20-foot shipping container because, I mean, I don't know what the heck we're gonna do with it after we're done building everything. So I don't want it too big, you know, but that could be nice. I plan on having it being like the gym, you know, so it would be, the opening would face this way. This would be the view minus the coche. And then another spot I was thinking has a fly flies in my face. But I'm not sure if it's fully concrete over here. Yeah. It's gravelly, but it's not concrete. This is what's going on over here. So this is kind of option number 3. I'll mention this zone to Jared, but I think that that's going to make the most sense. That second spot there that I put the measuring tape. And I started reaching out to shipping container companies because some of them ship pretty fast, some of them take a while. Obviously, we want faster than not. I'd like the shipping container here yesterday, but I've reached out to a couple different companies. I'm waiting for estimates back, and then I need to just, you know, figure out some things. There are some that cost a little bit less, but they don't have as much of a warranty, and one of them only has a 1-year warranty for water not getting in, and I'm like, how are you waterproof if you only have a 1-year warranty and we want to have the tempo machine in there? I don't want water getting into it, you know? So I figure out where to buy from, and left my door open. And prices range from $1,500 to $8,000 or something for this side open 20-foot shipping containers that I'm looking for. And some of that might include shipping, but for the lower, for like the $1,600 one I was looking at, it's only $350 for shipping. So it's from like Tulsa, Oklahoma. So I don't know how long it will take, but I need to figure it out. And this is what I have so far. Trash wise, some of it's just beer cans. There's a bent spoon in there, piping, but then glass and some tile work, pottery. So I'm going to save some of it, and maybe we can use it for an artsy craftsy project or something. All right, getting measuring tape back, and then I'm going to measure out one more spot where we're thinking of doing the cottage. Let me set this camera down for a second. Okay. Where we are thinking of doing the cottage, because first, so 2 locations we were thinking of. One was in this corner, but I feel like that makes it just very front and center to an extent, but there really is more space there than when I first pictured it. The other part of land I hadn't even thought about until we walked from this like behind direction. So I'm gonna go check it out and see what the spacing feels like. We need to get that can on the way back. I was actually thinking of this space in here. So let me see what like 25 feet looks like over here. I think that might just work. It's kind of close to this easement road that goes through our property, so people do randomly drive on it just for like the 3 houses that are above / behind us. But I mean, it's a really quiet road. I think that it could work. We have a company scheduled to come out and look at the land for the septic, and they also do different planning, so they can give us advice on where it's good to build and where not to build for planning purposes. So I think I'm gonna run that by Jared, run that by them, see what we can do, kind of keep working on sketches for the cottage and just really figure out the logistics of it all and everything. Sorry, there's just so much going on in my brain that I'm like, I can't stay in one place. But it is almost 5 o'clock. I think it's about time for me to go, and then about time for me to leave you guys. I've spent a good amount of time hanging out here, and you know, I'm gonna give our neighbors some alone time, you know. And I'm sorry, this video was probably all over the place, but I've just been so excited ever since we finally had the court hearing and they officially deemed this our land, wrote it over, did the title, everything. Like, oh my gosh, I can't even believe any of this. And like, I also kind of feel like I should be a little bit more excited, but it's been like 7-8 months, and I am darn exhausted with the whole thing, and I'm looking forward to remembering what it feels like to be fully in my body, like super excited about the entire situation. But yeah, I'm sure that will also happen once we can actually wake up here in the morning, which is going to be some time because we need to get like the utilities and everything running and get this little road ready so that it can actually have the tiny house on it and trim it up it and everything. So that is what we're doing. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll probably do an update about what even went on with our property, why it had to be so long of a process, but I won't make that explanation too long. I'll probably put it in the next video. I'm sure some of you are kind of sick of hearing it because you've gotten little bits and pieces here and there, because I was just chomping at the bit to tell you guys what was going on. It was taking so long. But one thing that I can say is it is nice being here, because I would always mention in the videos like confidently that this land was going to be ours. It's our land, we're here, we're doing it. But I also always have in the back of my mind, like, what if something does happen? And gotta pick up that beer can that I promised I would, because you know, anything can really happen. And our lawyer was really confident, but he also said like sometimes you just never know what happens when you walk into that room. Is it redeeming? Is it just being verified, just knowing that, you know, what we're trying to do is actually going to happen? And heck, it's not going to be easy. Every single time I'm on this land, I feel the vastness of it and how much work there is to do. But I'm super excited. This will be really fun for Jared and I, a great couples project, and it's definitely something that I want to share online. We want to do a whole homesteading thing. I've got big plans, so we will. It's gonna be a journey though. Be patient with us, okay? If you aren't subscribed already, please subscribe. Like this video if you liked it. I'll stop rambling. I'll see you guys next time.